dolphin training session. Once again, a reminder, please make sure all your belongings, including any cell phones, are behind the railing on your side. So especially right over here on the right-hand side, please make sure we bring back even all children. We are asking that no one is sitting on the railing. So please bring them right off. Thank you very much, everyone. But getting started with this training session, who's excited to see a dolphin? Yeah, pretty impressive. These are amazing, energetic animals. And today, you have the privilege of meeting the beautiful Helen. She is the dolphin you'll see racing around the habitat right now. And today we're joined by one of her marine mammal trainers, Tiana, over on the dock. As Helen races around the habitat, you do get a chance to get a great look at her, and you might be able to tell, depending on your dolphin knowledge, that she's a type of dolphin that we know as a Pacific white-sided dolphin. Show of hands if you've ever seen this type of dolphin before. Any of us here today? Maybe just a few of us. They are not necessarily the most common dolphin to have seen before, but they are one of the most common dolphins to see along the coast of BC. In fact, they are frequently sighted up and down our coastline. Now that being said, Helen is a female dolphin. She's in her early 30s. And Pacific white-sided dolphins have been known to range as far south as the Gulf of Mexico, up along our coastline into Alaska, and across the Pacific Ocean into Japan. Helen is from a Japanese population of dolphins. But you may notice something a little bit different about Helen today. Her two front pectoral flippers. If you have a chance to get a good look at them, you'll notice that they are a little bit shorter and even a bit of a different shape than the average dolphin. Now, unfortunately, they do look this way because they are scars from injuries that she had after accidentally being entangled in some fixed fishing nets. You can take a look at them right there. This happened along the coastline of Japan back in 1996. Helen was rescued in the nick of time and brought to a Japanese rehabilitation facility where she was provided with around-the-clock care and treatment. You can see here today she is obviously an energetic, healthy dolphin, and that is because Helen is a survivor. Now, she came to us at the Vancouver Aquarium back in 2005, and so has now had quite a few years, 13 years. Not only learn some of these incredible behaviors, but to gain a relationship with the trainers that you'll see here today. That relationship and research that happens here every day is key to making sure that dolphins out in the ocean are healthy and that we continue to be able to appreciate these amazing animals. Helen here at the Vancouver Aquarium receives some of the best health care possible. And that, like I mentioned, was only because of that relationship. So Tiana here is one of the trainers that works a lot with Helen, and through a lot of time, patience, she has established one of those relationships. So to tell you a bit more about that, I'll hand you over to Tiana.
Thanks so much, Laura. Hi everyone, just giving you a wait to see where my voice is coming from. So Laura's definitely correct. I've been really fortunate enough to build a strong relationship with Helen, and that relationship is really key to all the training that we do here. Now, as you can see, I don't even have my bucket here next to me. I'm just keeping it behind on the dock there. So that is what's helping. My relationship is helping with the training session I'm doing. Obviously, I am giving her food throughout this training session, but I'm also doing other things as well. I'm working on our relationship, giving her that little tail tap, giving her rubs on her body. But the most important reason why we train is for health care. So I can ask Helen just to show me her back, and I can check and look all over her body to check for any cuts or scrapes. I can look inside her mouth. I can check her blowhole and check her breath to see if there's any different smells in her breath. And we're just looking for any small subtle changes from the day before. And if we do see any differences from the day before, then we can let our vet staff know about these things. And if they think it's necessary, then we can ask Helen for more advanced healthcare behaviors, like a voluntary blood sample, a urine sample, a fecal sample, or even a voluntary ultrasound. So not only are we able to look at the outside of Helen's body, but we're also able to look at the inside of her body. Now, there's lots of different other reasons why we train, so for that, I'll pass back to you, Laura.
Tiana, let's do a big round of applause to Tiana and Helen, showing some of those healthcare behaviors. As Tiana mentioned, there aren't many reasons why we train, and although that animal healthcare is the #1 priority here, another huge reason why we train is for research purposes. Helen's actually been a part of numerous different studies looking at things like the metabolics of a dolphin, how much energy, how much food they need, and even things such as how to be able to track these animals underwater. Out in the ocean, dolphins are constantly underwater. They hunt underwater, they socialize underwater, and it means that it makes it pretty difficult for researchers to be able to know where these animals are. But